Fitness Club, what is going on? What time is it now? We got 1:46. It's 1:46. I'm about to break my fast. So I have some fruit here. Got a orange, small orange. There's a half an apple, there's a pear, and there's a kiwi in there. I also have me a nice cup of chickpea salad. This is my second cup of black coffee. And I got some ice water with some cinnamon in there. What happened this week? Something happened this week or last week that really just tripped me out, man. I don't know if any of you guys follow Diary of a CEO podcast, where the guy, he does the podcast with just CEOs or whatever. And so he's got this cardiologist on there and they're talking about diet and nutrition. And this doctor comes on there and says that it's excess of fruit in our diets that's causing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and a coronary heart disease.
So our overconsumption of fruit is another factor that is contributing to coronary artery disease and diabetes and fatty liver.
And I'm just like, it's blowing my mind that there are so many people, professional people, that can be so reckless as to tell people that fruit is causing disease. Fruit is the heart disease from eating fruit because it contains fructose, too much fructose. My friends, I'm upset about it, but I'm just gonna cast it aside and just give you some good knowledge rather than feed into the divisiveness, because that's really what our country is fueled by right now, is divisiveness. Okay. I start off my day with fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables is the perfect thing to start the diet off with, because as I have told you guys before, there's 4 stages to eating. You digest the food, you absorb the food, you utilize the food, and then you have to eliminate the food, the waste. The fruits and the vegetables are jam-packed with fiber. They're jam-packed with fiber. When I eat this apple, regardless of how much sugar is in there, right, the fiber is going to coat my gut and make that sugar absorb into my body slowly. So I don't get a big sugar spike. I just get a nice incline, and then it comes back down, right? Perfectly balanced with fiber, with structured water, with fruit, with micronutrients, and with phytonutrients. Those combinations of things make this food perfect. It's perfect. And it's perfect because it was designed by God Almighty. So you go tell God Almighty that he put too much sugar in the fruit. Go ahead and tell and see what he says. All right. But I'm going to enjoy my lunch or my breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to enjoy my food. And yeah, man, eat more fruit. Eat more fruit. I describe this diet as a high carb diet. This is carbs right here. Yes, there is sugar in here, but there's sugar in everything. The doctor could have came on and said, you know what? Rather than let me tell them, discourage them from eating fruit, how about I discourage them from having the large Dunkin' Donut coffee that's got 30, 40, 50 grams of sugar in there after you put in all of your syrups and additives? You know what I'm saying? How about I encourage them to stop smoking cigarettes? How about I encourage them to stop eating late? Any other thing could have been helpful rather than to tell people to stop eating this right here. This is the best thing that you can eat. Because the other problem that we have is that people are so obsessed with, I gotta cut the carbs. I gotta cut the carbs. You don't have to cut the carbs. You gotta eat the right carbs. These are good carbs, and you eat as much of these carbs as you want to. There's no limit. There's no counting. Eat all of it and eat as much as you can, because the more good carbs that you eat, there's no more room for the bad carbs. And once you make that switch in your mind, yo, man, the fitness journey becomes so much easier. It becomes so much easier. But remember, fitness is not just about what you're eating. It's about how you're moving too. You can lose some weight by changing the diet, but it's going to be temporary until you change the body. Movement changes the body. Movement is what creates those adaptations that's going to give you the fat resistant, lean, athletic physique. All right. I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch, you guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you soon.